Meditation is must. After 24 hours, 2 hours you must close your eyes and observe your breathing. That is meditation. For everybody, including Prime Minister, they should do meditation. Everybody needs meditation. Whether you are a farmer or a businessman or a student or a teacher or a bus driver or a bus conductor or a Prime Minister or a President or a Chief Minister, everybody needs meditation. That's why we are teaching meditation to everybody. We don't want any problems to anybody. 24 hours are there, 2 hours, do meditation. Rest 22 hours, do whatever you want to do. You'll be a happy person.
That's why we are teaching meditation.
And if you don't dedicate these 2 hours for meditation, you will neither be a happy person nor be a healthy person. You will always go towards doctors and hospitals and surgeries. No. We don't want any doctor in our life. We don't want any surgery in our life. We don't want any hospital in our life. For that, we need to give 2 hours of meditation every day. In your own home. Anytime. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. 2 hours you must give to meditation. Then no, you cannot have any problems. All physical problems, emotional problems, family problems, relationship problems, psychological problems, mental problems, everything will vanish. For everybody. Please do meditation. And spread meditation. 4 things are there. Say, learn meditation.
Learn meditation.
Practice meditation.
Practice meditation.
Teach meditation.
Teach meditation.
Spread meditation.
Spread meditation.
This is how you can help the whole mankind. Yourself. You can help yourself and you can help the whole mankind. When you learn and practice meditation, you are helping yourself. When you are teaching and propagating meditation, you are helping the whole mankind. Isn't it? Please do that.
Good evening, dear friends and masters. Good morning, those who are joining from the West. Welcome all for Saturday Masterclass. Now, let us start with our meditation. Sit comfortably. If you are wearing any electronic gadgets, spectacles, please keep it aside. Cross your legs. For in beginning few minutes, we'll start with the heart elevation process. For that, keep both your hands on your chest area and then follow the instructions. After few minutes, for breath mindfulness meditation, clasp your hands and follow the instructions.
Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area with your eyes closed, specs removed, with your attention on your sacred heart. Can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seat of all emotion, which is nurturing all life with its energies of love, joy, gratitude. Come on, friends. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of your heart. Your primary connection into this quantum field for your experiences of life. Recollect an experience from your past, from your present, where you felt enormous love, gratitude, compassion. And relive that moment and feel that energy. Relive that moment of love, of joy, and feel that energy inside your beautiful heart. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love is the way. Gratitude, compassion are all the ways to become one again to become coherent with all things and everybody. And allow yourself to direct that energy onto every corner of this planet Earth for it to be received by the needy. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands rested comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath diaphragms. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness, that quantum field of connectedness. When we observe our breath, the mind becomes empty. Be with your breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, we allow our body to function with great coherence. We channelize all that energy into the generous present moment. We become very mindful. We increase our power of thought. Be with your breath, one with that in breath and the out breath. It's natural to have thought. When you recognize you are thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. become aware of the emptiness inside of you, all around you, as you merge into your breath. Allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that blackness, that void. Spreading far and wide. Beyond your room, beyond this planet, stretching into the endless depths of this universe. Stay aware of it, away from your body, away from your life. All emptiness is energy. That infinite field of quantum energy with limitless opportunities and possibilities. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, where there's no body, where there's no thing, the more you become of it, the more you receive from it. This is the field of unlimited. The field of wholeness, oneness. Everybody and everything are connected. Here in this field of energy, the longer we stay aware of this emptiness, that void, that field of light, the more coherent we become with each other. The more coherent we become with our existence. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to find that emptiness all around. Friends, at this time, let's express gratitude. It's truly an honor and privilege to be experiencing this life at this time of history. Can you be grateful to all things and everybody? Be grateful to your parents, to your teachers, your mentors. Your gratitude to everybody in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, relatives, partners. Give thanks to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, and to everything you use, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments that support our life. Your gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I can rest, I am safe, all is well, all is well.
Relax your body
I can
and let your autonomous nervous system repair your body.
safe, all is well. I can rest, I am safe, all is well, all is
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope all of you had a great meditation. Today, we have our senior master, today's speaker, Mrs. Latha Kota ma'am with us. She is a profound meditation master, resides in Albany, New York, alongside her husband Raman Kota and 2 sons. Her spiritual journey commenced in childhood but took on new depth during the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Embracing Anapanasati, also known as breath mindful meditation, she found profound transformation through this practice, closely associated with the Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. Despite her professional commitments as a software professional employed by the state of New York in a demanding and stressful job, Latha Kota actively leads and participates in meditation sessions organized by the Buddha CEO team. Her diverse background, which blends her expertise in successful professional life with her spiritual journey, lends a unique quality to her role as a spiritual guide. Latha Kota's decision to meditation not only enhanced her physical health but also inspired her family to embrace meditation, resulting in collective benefits. Moreover, her colleagues at work have experienced the positive impacts of the meditation programs she introduced within the workplace. Welcome to the session, ma'am. Over to you.
Good evening, friends, and a happy morning as well. Thank you for giving this opportunity for me. It's a wonderful opportunity. And first of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to Buddha Seva Foundation and to my mentors, Chandra sir and Vani madam, for their constant guidance and support on this beautiful journey, friends. I feel truly blessed to be here today, sharing my transformation journey with all of you. So, friends, when I look back, I never thought I would be able to sit in the meditation. First of all, not even for 10 minutes. And also, I never thought of doing meditation as well before. But today, it has been 4 years since I started, and it has this meditation has completely changed my life, friends. Initially, I came into meditation and happiness because of multiple situations in my house. It could be a relationship issues, or with the children or husband, or health issues, whatever the reason it is. But I was looking for a peace and happiness, especially at the time of pandemic time. Like, I believe a lot of people gone through these type of situations at that time. So, but what I discovered was far more powerful is meditation. It really helps us in many ways, friends. And the biggest gift I received through this practice is the ability to live in the present moment. Yes, it is very hard to live in the present moment. Even we are doing the meditation. If you are not mindfulness and if you are not conscious about what you are doing, it's very hard. It's very easy to deviate from the present moment to either past or either future. And I have noticed that very clearly, even after 4 years. Also, I still noticing that. But earlier, my mind was always running behind the future or worrying about the past. But slowly, with the practice and with reading books, friends, listening to the wisdom to others also, and uh, this deepening my understanding of spirituality. And I began to experience the true power of now. And that was one of the greatest lessons I have learned. And also, the another greatest lesson I learned, and I'm still practicing on that, is when we fix our inner world, everything outside begins to fall into uh, into one place. And most of the times, we want to change others, right, friends? You might remember this one, not remembering, like you might face these type of situations in every household. It's very common, and we are grown like that. Like, we do have a lot of limited beliefs with us, and we always think that we are so good, we are doing everything fine, the other people are not following correctly, or not they are not doing right way. And always expectations, friends. I do used to have always expectations, like, okay, my son has to be like this, he has to be doing everything like great, like, whatever he's doing, like if he plays basketball, he has to be on top of that. If he studying, he has to be top in his class. Everything, like all expectations, friends, every expectation makes you feel disappointment. Do you agree, friends? Same thing happened to me, like, expecting expecting our spouse to behave the way we want, our children to listen, or our colleagues to follow our directions. All these things happens, and sometimes even now also, it happens. Like, sometimes I feel like, why this boy is not listening to me? I'm saying everything for his sake of good, right? So why they argue with me like this? So, but difference is, like, when you do the meditation, I'm not saying that meditation completely, like, you will become like a yogi, or or a sage or something. You will become, but that is like, you have to be always in that state of mind. You have to be always in the meditative state. I'm not saying that it's not a achievable thing. It is. Everything we can achieve if we want to. And that is a very big lesson I have learned to, friends. But since we are in the materialistic world, and we every day we meet a lot of different people, we hear a lot of different things, and we hear from social media which are not necessary, but still sometimes wantedly we listen, and sometimes unwantedly it will come to our ears. But somehow it go into our brains, and then it process, and happens everything, meditation. But sorry, everything happens. But friends, through meditation I learned something that is like, immediately, like, even though if you listening something which is not needed, or which is really emotional in the sense, like in the negative way, because of this meditation I can easily able to get back myself into the present moment, friends, into the calmness. And uh, sometimes if I just go, I feel like, okay, now I want to get rid of all these negative thoughts from my mind, and I'll just go and do the meditation. It doesn't matter what time it is. If I feel like I'm so heavy and I'm low, and I'm not confident or anything, there are many situations, friends, even after 4 years that I since I started my meditation, I still face challenges in my life, at my workplace, especially at my workplace. I do face challenges sometimes. But the thing is, like, friends, I learned something that touched me very deeply, which is like, for a long time I used to think I could change people, as I said, and I tried advising, suggesting, even insisting, but every time I felt disappointed. But through this meditation I gained a wisdom that I cannot change anyone. Yes, that is the truth I have came to know through this meditation, and the wisdom that I gained through my mentors, or through the books, or through the Sajjan Sangatyam, anything, friends. The most important thing in my life I learned is, like, I cannot change anyone. Only they can change themselves. And they will do it only when they want to, not when I want them to change. That is the realization. This was like, and this is not easy for me. I mean, as a wife, as a mother, as a colleague, I always wanted my family and people around me to listen to me and to understand me, to behave the way I felt was right. But the meditation showed me a mirror. It is not in my control. It shows me that it's not in my control. What is in my control is only one person will be in my control. Who will be that person? I am. Yes, it's me. And once I realized that truth, real transformation begins in me, friends. Like, it started. I was transforming a lot, and now if something happens also, I don't react too much. And even though if I get sometimes I do get angry, and I do want to yell on my situations. If it is the other person, whoever it is, I still sometimes think that, oh, okay, they are the reason for this situation. But here, the good thing, friends, for me, that I can confidently say is, in within few minutes, I will be in I will come into the mindfulness, and my subconsciousness will become active and say, hey, it's not about the other people, it's about you. How you are thinking here, that is coming to your as your reality, friends. That understanding changed me a lot. And then since then, the small things happens, but that doesn't bother me at all. Even at work also, recently it happened actually. In my work, there was an issue that I'm working on, and I was looking, I did my analysis and everything, but I couldn't figure it out what the issue is. But so I thought of talking with an expert or SME, like, who is expert in that area. I'm so not confident at all, because the way I experienced before, those thoughts are coming into my mind, and I'm not really confident. I lost my complete confidence. And even to talk, see, whatever I want, before I go to him or her, whatever the questions I have in my mind, I forgot everything. I forgot every question. Instead of I was thinking like this, because I'm not confident that I may ask some silly questions, or may not ask right questions. And this is bothering me, and by the time I go to that person, I you know really went out wrong, because I was seriously thinking about that. And then even my hands are shivering. you know I was almost ready to cry also, like, why I am doing like this, I don't understand. At that situation, at that moment, I didn't realize I'm not in my mindfulness, I'm not in my consciousness. The only thing I started is, like, whatever happened in the past, based on that one, I was so scared, and I was not confident on asking questions. I was not confident to talk that with that person. And friends, so I anyway, I finished that conversation, and then I kept the laptop away, because it is really bothering me. And now I have to come out of that situation. So, how I have to come out of that situation? So, I thought, okay, let me put this laptop away. And then I went to another room. Actually, I didn't stay near my laptop also. I went to another room, and then I was sitting, and then I was thinking, why I'm not this much why I'm so low, and why I'm not very confident about what I am doing, even though I know that, see, it is. And also I have this question, like, it is okay if I don't know, really, if I don't know, but still that is fine. Why I'm not taking in that way? Then I started once I started questioning myself, friends, then my consciousness, my mindfulness came into the picture, and then I realized that, okay, this is about me. I was thinking that if I ask wrong question to that person, what that person might think about me. Maybe that person think that I am brainless. I don't know anything. Or maybe that person uh, give a negative feedback to higher management, so that maybe it will affect my promotion. Everything. Then I realized, so when all these things came into my mind, then I felt, okay, so this is what I am thinking, that is the reason I am so worried, and I'm not confident of what I'm doing. And then I talk to myself saying that it's okay. That is not, he's not the one who decide my promotion. He's not the one who decide who am I. He's not the one what I know and what I don't know, how smart I am or how um, uh, not smart or something like that. Once all these thoughts came into my mind, friends, I felt so good. And then I sat for 5 minutes doing meditation, and all the thoughts left away from my thought process. Then I started feel after half an hour, I went for walk also. 50% of my worry and the anxiety, the anxiousness, everything gone. And the other 50%, what I did, it took like another half an hour. But I was in the meditative state. I was listening all the positive things like from Chandra sir. I put Chandra sir video and I went outside for walk by listening that. And then by the time I came home, it was gone, everything gone. And afternoon, since from afternoon onwards, I was like totally different person. I didn't even remember what happened like a couple of hours before. And I was like very normal. I'm talking with everyone and I'm like, see this, like that it really helps meditation. The meditation helps and comes into the picture. That's what I realized, friends. And that way I can say, like, it doesn't matter how long you are doing this meditation. It matters what you are practicing. Like the way that you practice, if you keep on listen to yourself, appreciate yourself, like the simple truth, friends, that the change the way my life is like, uh, especially the way I look at my life is like, okay, everything is within us, it's not from outside. But the thing is, I realized that until now I am seeking love, affection, everything from outside. But here I realized that everything is in our inside of us, it's not from outside. Self care, self love, it's not selfish at all. And I learned that also. Before I used to think that, okay, if I do for myself this, because they will think that I'm so selfish. But I realized through this meditation, friends, self care and self love is not a selfish thing. They are really necessary for every one of us. Unless we love ourselves, we cannot truly love others. The moment we start accepting and loving ourselves, that love naturally flows outwards, and even everyone around us can feel it, friends. Yes, that's true. I can give a simple example in that happened in my life. My elder son, he is very kind of he won't share anything. If something is happening to him, he never come and share with us. He will wait until it becomes overwhelming and he can't handle that. He won't. That is his type. I thought that was his type of mentality. But friends, after I transformed myself and I started listening whatever they are saying before I say something to them. So this change happened in me as well as in my son too. He won't do meditation. I always ask him to do meditation, but he don't do meditation with me every single time. Sometimes very if we have any big meetings and if he's so worried, then he will say, okay mom, I want to do meditation, and then he will sit and do meditation. But here, what I observed is, it's me. I changed the way that I think about my son. I used to think that, oh, he never share anything with me or with my dad. Sorry, with my husband or his dad. He's like that. I always say to my friends, my parents, my sisters, my husband, and I talk the same thing like, you know what, Venkat, he never share anything. He keeps everything within himself, and then he worry about it. Why can't he come and share with us? Maybe we can provide some solutions, or maybe we can give some advices. So we keep on saying all these things continuously, but I didn't realize that whatever we are thinking, and this is becoming a manifestation, and then that will become true in the life, you know. So after this meditation, like, you know, once I started doing all these practices and everything, that the way that I transformed, I stopped saying that, okay, he don't share anything with me, he keeps everything with himself. Instead, I just kept quiet. If someone says something also, I don't analyze about that. It will come here and it will stop there. And it is a very, probably I can say that I'm really happy that I do have that kind of thing. Like, if something doesn't, if I don't like something, it won't go into my ears. Even though they are talking next to me, it won't go. It will stop here. I will have a wall here. And that, I don't know, but probably this also, I do have this kind of nature before, but through meditation, it became more and more and more. If I'm, and now my son comes to me and he always shares every single thing with me, even if it is the happiest thing or the sad, anything, he come and talk with me, and he feels so good because once he feel like, okay, the burden got released because I have shared with someone. And because we also give some advices and we let him know that, okay, think about doing this way and this way, how it will be. So that is why he feels so relaxed and uh, happy with that, friends. So I saw that kind of changes in my house with my relationships, like with my son, with my husband, even my husband also. Like, you know, we always expect so many things, like, okay, if my birthday is coming, oh, he has to give me some gift. But we don't want to say, he has to surprise me, he has to find out what I am thinking in myself. Friends, do you think that really happens? But we don't agree, right? We always expect that way. But we have to understand. See, if something comes to us, do we really do the same way that what we are expecting from others? I don't think so. I mean, for me, I don't do. Maybe once in a while, probably it happens randomly, but not every single thought. You just go into their brain and then see what they are thinking and what they want, and then do, right? I realized that too, because I expect things and now I don't expect anything. In fact, I just trust on myself, and then I'm not saying that I don't trust them, but saying that, okay, expectations or disappointments. So that's what I learned, and this journey has it's like it's not very easy, friends. We have to practice, but every step has been worth it. And today, I express my immense gratitude for my mentors, for this community, and for this life changing practice of meditation, friends. Even though I have been meditating for 4 years, and learned so much from Chandrasar's sessions, from meetings, other meditators, and from listening this experience, I still depending on the situations or the people around me, I find myself slipping back into old patterns. At work, as I said, I get frustrated. If I feel like someone might be thinking negatively, I get frustrated. And I do a lot of mistakes at the time. When you are frustrated, friends, we do a lot of mistakes. When we are angry, we do a lot of mistakes. The decisions we make when we are in anger, I don't think there will be right decisions. For me, it never happened in right way. If I made any decisions with anger, frustration, like that, friends. And there are also something that beautiful I have noticed is I don't stay stuck in the state for that frustration or anger mode for long time anymore. I have learned to quickly catch myself to realize these are just, I think, just like these are just my thoughts, not reality. That awareness helps me shift back into mindfulness. When I sit down quietly and meditate, everything starts to settle, and sometimes my mind clears in just one session, and other times it takes few hours, but peace always come back, friends. Yes. And friends, one more important, the most important lesson I have learned is we carefully choose what we absorb into our mind. Like if I absorb criticism, the criticism becomes my inner conditioning. If I absorb rejection, the rejection becomes my habit, like my inner habit. If I absorb fear, becomes my it's like a mental inner habit again. Now or inner condition, we can say. But at the same time, friends, if I absorb faith, it becomes again it becomes a habit, right? Blessings, absorbing the blessings, acceptance, everything becomes our inner nature. Whatever the information we take, it turns into a thought, and every thought leads to an action. Repeated actions form habits, friends, and those habits become deep mental impressions that shape our destiny. So so I realized that, and then I can say that it is everything is in our hands to decide what do we want to absorb and what do we want to let go. Agree, friends? Do you agree with me? And whatever I have truly realized that my thoughts shape my reality, and even when I stumble, I now have the power to bring myself back, to choose mindfulness again. And the transformation is something I'm deeply grateful for, friends. Yes, I'm really grateful and thankful for Buddha CEO and Chandrasar, everyone, and the people who give an opportunity to share my transformation. And thank you so much, friends. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You shared entire your transformation journey to us, like what I really felt personally. I was looking myself in your position. I could able to connect that. Even I'm in the same phase. So many times I was going through a lot of things, like why people are behaving with me like that. Then I realizing like, no, it's my mistake. Like I should change my point of view, the way I'm looking them. So it's a reflection what I'm seeing. Whatever you explained throughout this, even I could able to connect that, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was a great wisdom. What we think, that will be, I mean, that we will absorb, and that will decide our inner condition, like that. It's really can light our path. Thank you so much for being with us and sharing your
Thank you.
transformation journey. Anybody would like to share anything or question anything with ma'am? Please come up, raise your hands, and you can speak out. If nothing is there to share or ask anything, I think we can close the session for the day.
Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, and have a wonderful night to everyone, and wonderful day.
Thank you so much for being with us, ma'am. Thank you everyone for joining and make this session wonderful. Thank you.
Sometimes I'm not sure who I am, or even if I'm where I'm supposed to be. Grateful for all of my memories, starting to feel like I need new air. Today isn't my forever. I'm always changing for the better. Listen closely to my soul, to know what I've got to let go. And every single day I'm looking forward. Be brave, embrace change, taking steps into the unknown, breaking free, finding clarity. What's best for me, I will find my way. Every single day
We all meet in the tomorrow's Sunday meditation, long meditation session. Thank you.